The biggest shift we're seeing right now, it's like we're moving from passive observation to active participation. Think about it. Instead of just reading a book cover to cover, your audience might read a character's diary online and then later, I don't know, listen to their panicked voicemails in a podcast. Multimodal storytelling engages multiple senses and platforms. It combines audio, visuals, text, and interactivity into this one unified experience. And you might be wondering, why go through all that effort? Well, because utilizing multiple media actually increases audience attention, comprehension, and emotional resonance way more than a single medium ever could alone. You're tapping into different learning and perception channels. It makes your story absolutely unforgettable.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is your 4-step creator's blueprint. First, the core message. Second, choose your medium. Third, design for agency. And fourth, ethical guardrails. Let's get building.
So before we start pouring the foundation, we kind of need to understand exactly what we're making here. The media scholar Henry Jenkins defines transmedia storytelling as a process where integral elements of a fiction get dispersed systematically across multiple delivery channels. And the key word to remember here is systematically. You aren't just copy-pasting your exact same script to YouTube and Spotify. No, you're creating unique puzzle pieces that eventually snap together to form one massive, satisfying picture. Every single medium must contribute something unique to the unfolding story to enrich that overall unified experience.
And really, the whole point of combining all these puzzle pieces? Immersion. It's that absolute magic feeling where the real world just fades away. It's an intensely focused, completely absorbing state of mind. Whether you're building a 360-degree video or a highly interactive game environment, you want your audience so surrounded by your world's consistent logic that, say, when a virtual branch snaps in your audio drama, they literally turn their heads in real life. They need to completely believe in the reality of your story environment.
All right, step 1 of our blueprint, the core message. It is time to anchor your narrative.
Listen, when you're scattering a story across multiple platforms, intentional design isn't just, a nice-to-have, it's an absolute necessity. To stop your transmedia story from turning into a confusing mess, you have got to identify your core message first. What are you actually trying to say here? Once you have that locked in, you need to maintain a consistent narrative arc, style, and theme across every single mode you use. And the most practical way to do this? Use story bibles or narrative design documents. Think of these tools as your architectural blueprints. They keep the logic of your world perfectly consistent. So whether your audience is reading a text log or exploring a VR landscape, it all feels like the exact same universe.
Moving right along to step 2, choose your medium. And the key here? Play to affordances.
I mean, you wouldn't use a spreadsheet to describe a sweeping, magical landscape, would you? No way. You have to play to what researchers call affordances. Basically, that's just a fancy word for what each medium does best. It's superpower. Take a look at this. If you want to convey a character's deep inner thoughts, text is incredibly effective. Need to evoke a specific, haunting mood or deliver this really intimate first-person narration? Audio is your superpower there. Now, when you need to establish a fantastical setting that totally defies physics, use animation to visualize it. And if your ultimate goal is personal exploration and choice, a game engine is unparalleled. By playing to each medium's specific strengths, you end up crafting a cohesive experience that is so much greater than the sum of its parts.
Okay, step 3. Let's shift gears a bit. Design for agency, or how to engineer immersion.
So, digital media is awesome because it lets the audience make choices, giving them this incredible pleasure of agency. Theorist Janet Murray hit the nail on the head when she observed that agency comes from the player's well-motivated actions and the system's coherent reactions. That right there, that's the secret sauce. For instance, if your player figures out a really tough puzzle and pushes the shiny red button, they fully expect the spaceship's doors to open. That's a coherent reaction. It's the incredibly satisfying payoff of knowing they triggered an event in a responsive world.
Let's actually break down the mechanics of this, step by step. First up, prompt the action. Give your audience a really compelling reason to explore or push a button or choose a dialogue option. Second, coherent reaction. If they open the spooky door in your game, give them the creaky audio and the jump scare. Don't give them a dead link or a disconnected story beat, right? Your system absolutely has to deliver. And when those two things align perfectly, bam! Step 3, you achieve agency. The audience shifts from being passive observers to active participants because they feel like they genuinely matter to the story.
Which brings us to our final step, step 4, ethical guardrails. This is all about responsible storytelling.
Look, building these deeply absorbing, highly active worlds, it comes with some profound responsibility.
You aren't just telling people a story anymore, you are literally putting them inside an experience. And because immersive media taps so deeply into our senses and emotions, we have to be incredibly mindful. We need to ensure fair representation and foster genuine inclusion within our story worlds. Crucially, and I can't stress this enough, when designing interactive or VR experiences, you must obtain active participant consent. If your story involves intense psychological themes or highly realistic simulated environments, your audience absolutely needs to know what they are stepping into beforehand. Maintaining their emotional safety is just as important as maintaining a consistent narrative arc. We have to protect the people who trust us enough to step inside our worlds.
Well, there it is. We've covered the whole blueprint. You know how to anchor your core message, how to deploy multiple mediums to their greatest effect, how to engineer genuine agency, and of course, how to protect your audience ethically. You now have a solid understanding of how to tell stories that aren't just seen or heard, but are truly, deeply experienced.